Hello friends, my name is Rakesh Gupta and I'm from automationchampion.com. I hope everyone had a great time at Dreamforce. This Dreamforce I presented a session on extending Lightning Flow with Lightning Component with one of the Salesforce Senior Director for Pro and Process. How one can use Lightning Component inside the Lightning Flow. Now, in that per demo, I have used a component called as the stage, the flow stages. I know many of them you not don't know about anything about the flow stages and how one can use it. Similar question asked by many attendees after the event. So I thought, why not writing a blog post about it? So here it is. So let me give you a demo what I gave in the Dreamforce. So this is a universal container partnership form. You can see it contains few of the fields, and this is the progress bar or path or stages, whatever you can see. So now what happened, you can see, tell us about yourself. It is the active one right now. So I can enter information here. Okay. So now as soon as I click on the next, you can see this is now green and the hover pointer, whatever you can say, is on the tell us about your company. And as soon as I fill this and click on the next, you can see the pointer is moved to the upload document and it is moving. Once I upload the document or if I click on the next, it will go to the confirmation of screen. So I'm going to discuss this, how do I build it. Before going ahead, if you want to learn more about flow and process automation, Pardot and Apex, please subscribe my blog, automationchampion.com. And for this particular blog post, refer my blog Getting Started with Visual Workflow Part 10, Take Flow to the Next Level with Stages. So in my demo, what I'm going to build is I'm going to build a flow. Here you can see with stage bar, progress bar, initially pointer on, enter your name with two fields, first name and last name, pause and next. And once you fill this form, these two fields and click on the next, it will point to the next, enter email address, and you can enter the field and then enter email address and then click on the finish. So before going ahead, you have to understand what is stage element. So stage element is a flow component or flow resources that one can use to depict stage or progress bar in a flow. One thing you have to remember, you cannot use stage component with out of the box standard component. If you want to use it, you have to build a Lightning component as of Winter 19 release. So don't worry, let's jump to this article provided by the Salesforce team, developer team. So create this Lightning component, and we are going to use this Lightning component in our flow to show stages, flow stages. So if you know how to create a Lightning component, this is okay. Otherwise, go to the trailhead and then you can find quick start with Lightning component. For your reference, I created same Lightning components here. You have this, that's it, nothing else is required. Let's jump into flow. So remember, first, if you see this screenshot, we need two stages, enter your name and enter email address. So these are the two different stages. So first go to the flow and click on the stages and create one by one. As I already built it, so I'm going to explore, and you can see enter your name, the order one, active by default, and enter email address. That's it. Now let me open this screen element. So once you add a screen element, you have to obviously enter the name, unique name. You can configure header and footer and the navigation path, navigation action basically. You can allow pause or wait the message and all. Next, add a field. So here The progress bar is a lightning component. So if you want to add lightning component, you have to use lightning component. So I added a lightning component here. Give the name. This is my lightning component that I built by referring the Salesforce developer code. If you know coding, like so, you can configure it. You can modify or not. Just copy paste and create a simple lightning component. Next, this lightning component has two input and output elements. So input, you can input the element based on how you created your component, and output, you can take the data out. So input current stage, I just say that okay, so this is my current stage, enter your name. So this is my current stage. So when you start a flow, like here, if I go, this will hover on the enter your name. Next. And then stages, I say that, oh, this is the active stage. This is the active, the flow.active stage. Next, I added two component here, sorry, not component, two field here. First name and last name, this is the text box. Next. So once I fill this form, for example, let's say that I enter this is just for the screen we created. Once I click on the next, you can see progress bar is now, this is green, and this hover is on the enter email address. So this is not going to by default, or system will do automatically. So we have to do that using assignment element. So this is an assignment element. Here I am saying to flow this. Now change this current element, current stage to enter email address. Very simple. Next, add one more screen element. Give the name, and then you can configure navigation action and header and footer. Again, add one more lightning component here. Same progress bar I'm using, but this time you can see here in the current stage I am not selecting any stage. I say that okay, use the current stage. And how we define the current stage? Using the assignment element. Remember, using the assignment element, now we are deciding the what is the current stage. And here I'm added one more field called email address. Email address is a lightning component field offered by Salesforce after Winter 19 release. So this component is by default come with the regex validation. So before Winter 19 release, we have to use text box and then write validation rule to check the format. But after that, you don't have to write anything. This is the by default lightning component by Salesforce. Once done, connect in the same order. Set this as a start element. Save this and run again. So let me save and then run again. So once I run it, you can see the hover or pointer on the enter your name, and then I'm entering my name here. Next, this is a green. Enter your email address. So I say that test@test.com, a dummy email address. Sorry. And then finish. That's it. Thanks for watching this video. If you like it, please do subscribe my YouTube channel for flow, process automation, Pardot, and Apex programming video. Thank you so much.